Hello everyone and welcome to the December 2012 edition of the Ad-ology Marketing Forecast. Heading into 2013, the outlook for marketers is distinctly positive. According to the new State of Marketing 2012 study from the CMO Council, the era of big data allows marketing executives to point to results of their investment in digital campaigns. The specific effect digital campaigns will have on traditional media spending is somewhat unknown, but this study does show that the typical marketer will spend more on things like marketing automation over the next year. 69% expect their investment in marketing automation to result in improved efficiency and campaign effectiveness. Social media will continue to be an area of growth in 2013. 79% of marketers say that some form of social media technology platform will be implemented in the coming months. That being said, the marketers in this study give themselves just moderate scores in their current levels of digital performance, so half of them plan a makeover that will involve digital platforms, programs, and people. The results of this research project leads the CMO Council to an assuring prediction. 2013 will be the year of the marketer. Understanding how and where consumers are finding content online is extremely important information for marketers. A new report from NRelate shows that U.S. consumers will continue to move away from physical newspapers and magazines, turning instead to digital content. The study reveals that 92% of U.S. adults read articles online for at least 7 hours a week. In each session, the typical consumer checks out 3 or 4 articles and 2 or 3 videos. And that online audience continues to grow. Ad-ology research shows that 52.4% of likely high-speed internet buyers spend 3 or more hours a day on the internet at home. Ad-ology also reports that almost half read a physical newspaper just once a week or less. So how will consumers find online content to read? About half say that links at the end of articles bring them to the next article. That's worth noting because a third of consumers say that search engines are not the primary way they'll find content. Of course, the likelihood of clicking through to related content varies, depending on the source of the original content. For example, 84% of consumers will click through to related content when they read local news online. In order to maximize their reach and visibility, marketers will need to pay close attention to this evolving consumer behavior. While Apple wasn't the first company to introduce a 7-inch touchscreen tablet, the successful rollout of the iPad mini will turbocharge the market for all tablets. IHS Eye Supply says that 17 million 7-inch tablets shipped in 2011. They predict that number will double for this year's shipments and then nearly double again to 67 million in 2013. These smaller tablets are also expected to account for an increasing share of all tablet shipments, rising from 24% in 2011 to 28% this year and 33% by 2013. Marketers need to be way out in front of this fast-moving trend, so understanding the market is crucial. An Ad-ology research study of likely touchscreen tablet buyers reveals that they're more likely than most to use their smartphones for things that actually look better on a tablet. The iPad accounts for the biggest share of all tablets in the U.S., and though it will lose market share in the next several years, it will continue to be the most popular tablet by a pretty wide margin. This info represents a good opportunity for marketers who need to reach this ever-expanding group of technology consumers. That's it for this edition of the Ad-ology Marketing Forecast. I'm Doug Lascelles.